It's almost continuous from the ending of New Moon. So Edward's proposed, and it's still just waiting on Bella's answer. It's
kind of sad that people cringe at the word marriage, and but it's totally common and just sort of like it just is our generation. I think it's cool to sort of say, hey, maybe it's really nice. Maybe you guys will like, you know what I mean? It's like maybe it. If you're in the right place, it could be the right thing for you. It's not just like, no, I'm not going to get married till I'm 35. It's like that's it. That's the number, and all these kids, you know what I mean? It's like, but I don't think we're talking about, you know what I mean? I don't think the movie really it's not totally about that.
There's actually twice. The first time was not so well. He kisses her against her own will, and she punches him in the face, breaks her hand. So that one wasn't terrific, but the second one was like the climax of the movie. It was on top of this mountain with this beautiful background, and it was like the ultimate kiss moment.
Kisses in movies tend to be a little awkward because you have to show the camera that you're kissing, and typically if you just do it naturally, it's the back of your head or the back of his head. So it's like you're always sort of craning to let people see this romantic kiss that's so completely unromantic because it's so uncomfortable.
Whenever there's a kiss, it's always there's always some awkwardness about it in the scene. And always the staging of it is always impossible. I don't know why every single time we've had to do a kiss, it's had to be I don't know why. It's really bizarre. But I guess it's not so nerve-wracking anymore. The last time I remember feeling nervous was on New Moon doing the kiss, and I think the first kiss that Edward and Bella had. I was terrified about doing that.
It is uncomfortable at moments, mainly because I'm the only person on the entire set without a shirt, except when I film with the Wolfpack. But yeah, I mean, there's the scene where I'm leaning up against the car, and Edward and Bella drive up, and Edward asks the question, does he own a shirt? And I'm kind of just posing for them as they come up, and it's a little awkward because we're filming in Vancouver. It's not that warm. Everybody else is fully clothed. So yeah, it's different.
I get to make the coolest movies and be a part of the coolest projects with people that I've grown up admiring, and my family's all in the business. My mom's a script supervisor. I've always said my family's crew, whatever, and so I've really never thought of doing anything else. If I wasn't being an actor, I would definitely have a job on the crew. I would definitely want to grow up and make my own movies, and so it's given me all of that in the most indulgent way possible, which is the coolest. I would trade nothing for it, and all the fame stuff. It's so untouchable. It just floats around. Oh, I'm famous, really? I'm sitting in this room. There's a bunch of people in here. There's no difference. It's I don't deal with it. That's the best way to deal with it. It's just it is.
I mean, I don't like having a big entourage of people. I don't like people doing stuff for me. I mean, I just don't like it, and I guess that's what comes with it. And I've never liked it. I think it's because my mum always liked to do stuff for me all the time. So so whenever people try and do stuff, I'm like, no, stop it, I'll do it myself. And I think, so I've never really seen the real benefits that come with fame, other than getting jobs easier and not having to do auditions. But I mean, I don't know. You see some people who kind of become famous and they immediately become these monsters. And it's what are you gaining out of this? What is the kind of thrill for you? It's just weird.
I think the most important part is just surrounding yourself with the people that are close to you. I mean, your family, your friends, and that's extremely important to me, and I'll never lose that side. And you can't let it get to you too much, or it will drive you crazy. Yeah, it's not normal. It's not normal to wake up in the morning and have 12 cars waiting for you. But it comes with the job, but there's a lot more pros than there are cons, so I'll take the cons.